Hello and welcome back to another BP Plays video. Here we have episode 7 of our Ipswich Town Manager career mode. We need to get 3 points. If you remember last episode, I think we only managed to get 3 points in one game. And the title race at the top there, the top 4, 71 points, they're 10 points behind us, but 10 points is nothing. We're catchable. So at Peterborough 71 there, Sunderland 74, Portsmouth with 78, and us up top with 81. We need 3 points. In fact, we need loads more points than that. We need a winning run, I think. I know we need a winning run. So I think we're going to play through this for the last remaining month of the season. So we've got Portsmouth there, then we've got Bury, then we've got Southend, then Bolton, Shrewsbury, Rochdale, Doncaster, and our final game of the season is MK Dons. We need to up our game. I'm not really sure what changes we can do to bring people in or off, so I think to begin with, Chirvaya. No, we need to keep him, don't we? If you remember last episode, he was looking to leave if he didn't get more game time. Vincent Young can stay in, I think. I think we'll bring Keane back on for Norwood. And we'll bring Wilson off there. We'll put Will Fenden back into the squad, and Holy can come back into the squad. And I think we'll leave it like that. So I think everybody knows what's coming next, don't you? Before we do anything else in this, we need a training session. So here we have, look, we've got Kenlock with an A, White with a C, he goes up in overall rating, which is good. Norris with a D, Morris with a C, and Jones with a B. Well, Jones has already started this episode off to a good start, considering he didn't get anything higher than a C last time, did he? In the last episode. Again, if you haven't watched the last episode, go back and do it. I will chuck a link in the description for you. I've also made a playlist, just to go and watch it if you haven't seen any of the other videos. So Vincent Young here, even though he's in our starting lineup, yeah, we are. Look, I need to play more often. The amount of matches I get to play in at the moment isn't good for my career. You've played like the last 2 or 3 matches, I think, mate. Yeah, so over the last couple of matches I've tried different tactics, but you still have your place in the squad, don't worry. Yeah, well, you do have a place in my squad, but it doesn't seem to be content enough for you, does it? Right, so what we'll do is we'll sim through, and again, as always, if anything important comes up, I will update you guys, but if not, we'll jump straight into our first game against Portsmouth. So before we get into this Portsmouth game, we'll do our episode media press conference that we usually do. So we'll get into this one, see what happens. Ready to start taking some questions. So, although it seemed unlikely back when it all started, the EFL League One title is well within your reach with only a few matches remaining. Can your team see it through to the end? Oh, we're going to have to stay focused, didn't we? Have to stay focused, but we'll fight to the end. We'll fight to the end. We plan to fight to the very end and plan on winning. If that's not good enough, I won't be disappointed. No, I won't. We've had a good run. Wasn't expecting this. Do you think that Portsmouth will be more competitive than usual given the current top of the league status of both teams? They're always competitive though, aren't they? Every team's got to be competitive and up for a fight, but yeah. My lads are going to calm them down in the coming match. They can be as competitive as they want. They'll meet our usual level of resistance. On paper it looks like Portsmouth and Ipswich Town are similar in terms of ability. How will you approach this match? Yeah, the lads need to focus on playing well in the upcoming match without the pressure of winning. Yeah, well, we do need to win, so the pressure will be on them to get a result. But anyway, thank you, and I will not take any more questions at this time. So let's get into our first game of the episode. It's a very, very crucial game against Portsmouth, our second. This is a must-win game for us. Can we start this episode off with a bang And with the 3 points in this must-win game, let's find out. And that's a win for Portsmouth. That's definitely not with the start we wanted, and it's definitely not the result we wanted. Danda manages to get us a goal in the 14th minute. Unfortunately, Portsmouth were too good for us today. I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed. We needed the 3 points there. We needed them 3 points. Yeah, Portsmouth overtaken us. I imagine that's on goal difference. Let's have a look. Just have a quick look to see what they're on for goal difference. Yeah, they've got plus 10 goal difference on us there. Look. Oh dear. We need to start winning. We need to start winning. I don't know what to say. I'm lost for words. I want to win the league. I don't want anything less than winning the league. I mean, second place will get us automatic promotion, but don't want to delete that, do we? So have a look. We're not on track. Youth development. Yeah. Someone player in your youth academy assigned to the defender position. Yeah, we can't do that at the minute because our youth scout hasn't come back for a defender. And this one here, I guess, yeah. Which is the finances again. Not much we can do there, to be honest, apart from sell players. But some manager rating. Well, it was quite an upwards point arrow. It was 69 before, I think. So it's now down to 65. But unfortunately, these things happen, don't they? So, I mean, with such a low rating, let's hope we keep our job. Again, I'll skip through and I'll be back in a second with an update or in our next game. So we're back with our second game of the episode against Bury. Level on points. We need to hope Portsmouth drop points here, and we need the result. Give you a quick update. I've put Dozel in for Chiavea and I brought Norwood on for Keane. Hoping that they can have a good game. I left everything else the same pretty much as what we changed last time. So look, Bury there, look, 3 losses in their last 3 results. Let's see if we can make it a 4th loss for them and a 1st win for us. So we get the 3 points that we needed. Ipswich 2, Bury 1, Norwood comes on and scores. Very good game there from him. And Sears comes on and scores. Again, unfortunately, no clean sheet. Like you've seen in previous episodes, we've struggled to keep clean sheets. Portsmouth unfortunately won 3-2 against Oxford United. Not the result we wanted there from them, but we got the 3 points. And hopefully we can keep this momentum going. So no changes there to the league table. We're still 2nd place after Portsmouth winning as well as us. We'll get another training session in here. So quite a good few good results there. Look. So Kenlock with a C goes up in overall rating. White there gets a B. Norris with an A. Morris with a B. And Jones with a B as well. Good result there from a few of them lads there. What we're going to do now is I think we're going to drop Vincent Young back onto the bench. And Kenlock's going to come on for a few games. Save the changes there. Hopefully Kenlock can come on and give us a boost at the back there. Our manager rating goes down again to 64 even though we won there. So let's see, just advance through and hopefully get into the next game of the episode. We have Southend. So we've got Youth Squad Monthly Report. Have a look. So Harvey White there, overall rating of 54, potential between 53 and 65. Again, don't expect anything more, especially because our scouts only got 2 stars on it. 1 on both of them, I think, actually. So let's get into the next game against Southend. We need to keep this momentum going. Again, Portsmouth need to lose or drop points, lose or draw there. Obviously, that's dropping points. And we need to win. We need the 3 points. Let's do it. Get in there. Ipswich 4, Southend 1. Oh, look, unfortunately, Rowe's gone off injured there, but Dozel scores. Jackson, Norwood gets 2 as well. Dozel's had quite a couple of good games there. Oh, relieved a little bit there. We just need to see how Portsmouth got on, because we can't see it. Yeah, can't see it in the latest results, but happy with that result. Oh, I'm relieved. 2 wins out of 2. That takes us back up to top of the table. Oh, Jesus. I'm happy with that. Quickly, before we go any further, I won't bore you with all the results, but White goes up and overall rating again. Norris had a bad one there. Advanced straight through that. Have a look, see how long Rowe's going to be injured. 5 weeks he's going to be out for. So let's fix the problem and save the changes myself. I think we've got Edwards to go on that right hand side. Yeah, Edwards there, look. Straight in there. Hopefully he can have good few games now he's come back into the squad. Save all them changes. Delete this email. And we'll advance through. No, before we advance through, let's find out how Portsmouth got on their that game. They obviously won. View fixture. Let's have a look. Right, so where are we? Let's have a look. So we're at the top there. Portsmouth drew 1-1. He dropped points like we needed, and we've gone back top. 2 points at the top now. We now need to keep this going. Our manager rating's gone all the way up to 67 now. Happy with that. It's gone up 2 overalls there. Same as always, I'm going to skip through and I'll come back and update you. So just before we're going into that game, Danny Rowe's come in, even though he's now injured, but he says, "Boss, I feel I've been progressing and would like to discuss my wages. I feel I should be earning more based on my contribution to the team. I'd really appreciate it if you could arrange a meeting with me and my agent so we can go over the contract." Tell you what, I'll make sure of it. You're a key player in my squad and I'll arrange something soon. Yeah, we'll arrange something for him. What we'll do is we'll just play this game against Bolton and we'll set up a meeting with him to see if we can give him a little bit more on his wages. But back to today's game. Ipswich versus Bolton. We're at home. Bolton's had 3 draws in their last 3 games there. And we've had 2 wins out of our last 3. Can we keep it and make it 3 wins in a row? Come on, boys. We can do this. Bolton beat us 2-1. Not the result we were after. Dozel with the goal for us there. And Buckley and Dudu with the goal for Bolton. Again, we need to get results more. We need better results. Definitely going to look at changes in the summer in goal and our defence. Just disappointing result again. Again, we can't see how Portsmouth got on there, but I'm sure we'll find out. I'm going to go back onto the main hub. Looks like they've got a draw again. So lucky for us there, but they're only 1 point behind us as we go into our next game against Shrewsbury. I'm a bit upset with that result, to be fair. So we've got an email there from Judge. Let's have a look, see what he's got to say. What's he got to say here? The upcoming game is crucial to our season. I feel great and think I'll do a much better job if you pick me over Edwards for this match. I mean, you play left wing, so why would I pick you over Edwards, who plays on the right? But I'll give you a chance. Haven't played you this season. So before we get into the game, I won't bring Edwards off, but I'll bring Sears off. And where are you? Judge there. We'll put Judge on, and then we'll bring Sears and see if we can maybe put him in our bench. Yeah, we'll bring Keane off there. Save them changes. So we saved that team sheet now into the squad hub, and we said we would set up a meeting with Rowe. Where is he? Let's have a look. Find him. There he is. Look, 575k is on at the minute. I mean, I can't actually do anything with you, mate, unfortunately. So we won't be doing anything. Sorry, mate. You decided that... Oh, yeah, I remember rightly now. We tried a contract negotiation with him, and he didn't want to negotiate because I couldn't offer him the role that he wanted. I believe we've actually sold him, and he's been sold, obviously. But enough about that. So Shrewsbury, We need the 3 points after the disappointing result against Bolton there. Can we get them? And hopefully Portsmouth drop points again for the third game in a row, I apologise. But we can't drop points. We need a win. We get the result we're after. 2-0 winners there. Norwood and Kenlock scores. Couldn't have asked for a better result there. Brilliant win that for us. Where are we? Still top of the table. Looks like Portsmouth got the points that they needed as well. I'm happy with that. Sunderland's dropped down there, haven't they? Look, down to 5th from 3rd for this episode. Here we are. Look, we've got email from Judge. Here we are. Look, great win, boss. I told you that selecting me would spur us on to victory. I'm happy you kept your composure and you stood up to the challenge. Good job. Yeah, good job, mate. Well done indeed. Again, cheeky training session. Again, we won't bore you with all the stuff, but ooh, Jones with a bad result there. Just skip straight through that. I won't go through all the bits. Our next game coming up against Rochdale, and Vincent Young's come up to us and it looks like he's unhappy. Yeah, I mean, not much we can do, to be fair. Yeah, boss, I need to be totally straight with you. The lack of playing opportunities is harming my career. I want to get away and make a new start. Please let me leave so I can play more games. I'm grateful for the time you've spent at the club and I hope you learn from your experience here. The games will help you grow as a player. Yeah, so it looks like he wants to leave, so what we'll do is we'll pop across to... we need the squad hub, don't we, to put him onto the transfer market. Into the squad hub. Where is he? Vincent Young. Oh, he's already on the transfer list. He is already on the transfer list, so not much we can do there. Let's get into our game against Rochdale. Another 3 points, please. Hopefully we can do it. We need to open this gap up again. 1 point's just not good enough, I think. We need the 3 points. We need to win. Come on, Ipswich. We get the 3 points. Ipswich 2, Rochdale 0. Come on. Kenlock scores. Norwood scores there. Dander and Judge gets booked. Oh, relieved again. Hopefully Portsmouth can drop points. That's a good 3 points there from us. Let's see what that's done to the stand-ins. 93 points. It looks like Portsmouth actually lost that game. Jump straight into the emails here. And Jackson's come in. Cheers for all the first team football I'm getting. I'm doing my best. I'm proud to see you working hard and I look forward to seeing more from you out there. Yeah, well done. I'm happy with, well, some of the boys I'm happy with. The strikers, they're doing their bits. They're getting the goals. A couple of the midfielders are doing the same as well. What we'll do is I'm going to do a training session off camera and we'll advance through to our next game. And we can keep this momentum going. I'll be very, very happy with that. But on to the next game and I'll be back in just a moment. So just a quick update before we get into our next game. Portsmouth actually drew with Southend. They drew 1-1 there, so that's where they dropped points. Good result for us there, for them dropping points obviously. And obviously we got the win. So we've got Doncaster in our next game here. We won't attend the media press conference. Sorry, media there. Can we get the 3 points that we very desperately need? And again, Portsmouth need to drop the points that we need. It's coming to the crucial part of the season now. The last few games left. We need the win. We need the 3 points. Can we get it? Let's go Ipswich. Get in there. Ipswich 2, Doncaster 1, Norwood and Edwards with the goals there. Oh, relief there. Another 3 points for us. Hopefully Portsmouth dropped there. Let's have a look. Now, unfortunately, it looks like Portsmouth actually won again there. Look, 93 to our 96. I'm happy with that. A couple of emails here. But we're not on track. Again, that's probably... I'm not even going to bother looking at it. That's probably one of the 2 youth players there. So we've got Danny Rowe to return from injury so he can rejoin the first team squad training. Thank you very much there. Won't put him straight back in yet. Kenlock there. Thanks for putting me back into the team. I don't mind missing the occasional game, but I really need to play or I just can't be at the club. So I expect you'll be improving yourself. You need to meet and exceed expectations if you want to play week in, week out. Yeah, he needs to keep up with the performances Skip the training again. White and Norris goes up an overall rating. Happy with that. Won't bore you with all the results. You can see them all on the screen there. Advance through. And what we'll do is we'll jump straight into our next game. In fact, look at it. It's our last game of the season against MK Dons. Couple of emails here to check through. Youth squad report there. White up to 60. Between 54 and 64. Happy with that. Training injury. So unfortunately, Kane Vincent-Young suffered a broken tibia. The initial assessment from our medical department is that he will be out for about 5 months. 5 months there. Sorry to hear that. Oh look, Lyon have shown interest in purchasing Kane Vincent-Young for 950,000. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and accept that. He wants to leave. So we'll accept that and see what happens there. As you can see, MK Dons again, as I've just said. We need 3 points. Well, anything other than 3 points, and we'll lose the league if Portsmouth win. No, sorry, we can draw. Yeah, we need a draw or a win here. Preferably, we need a win. We'd like to end the season on a win. Yeah. I'll tell you what, we'll play the final game of the season, and I'll be back at the start of the last game of the season. MK Dons. A draw would see us crowned champions, but I would like to have the win. Portsmouth also play, obviously everyone else plays their last game of the season today as well. If Portsmouth win though, I think that they're 3 points behind me, or behind us, sorry. So if they win, obviously they go level with us. So a loss is just not acceptable. We need a draw or a win to win this title. Can we do it? Well, we're sure about to find out, aren't we? MK Dons starting good though. Forces a deflected save there from Norris. Jones into Jackson. Jackson shoots. Poor shot there from Jackson. Should be doing better there. Here come MK Dons though. They're on this left-hand side. We managed to force them back though. Oh, they come back. What a good play there through. Picked a hole in. Ball goes into the box. Way over there. Jones to Jackson. Jackson shoots from outside the box. Forces a save. Fairly comfortable save there for MK Dons goalkeeper Fisher. Jackson dribbles a little bit. Passes it through to Null. Just can't quite squeeze it through. Unlucky there. 0-0 at half time. MK Dons look like the better side there for that first half. Ipswich, we need to up our game for the second half. As you can see, Ipswich 0, MK Dons 0. Need a better second half performance. So had a quick look at the half-time results there. Portsmouth are still 1-0 up at half-time. We're 0-0, so the point, again, just to say, the point would see us crowned champions. The 3 points would be ever so sweet though. Here come MK Dons now, on this right-hand side this time. Trying their luck down here. Ball goes into the box. Header. Over the bar. Chiavea. Ball through to Judge. Judge with a little bit of space. Cuts in the inside. Goes round the defender. Still Judge. Judge shoots. Oh, just past the post. Donasian's out of position. He's back in now. Can't quite get it though. Ball goes in the inside. Shoots. Oh, brings a save there from the keeper. Needs to do better there. Quick little change to the keeper there. Don't know what that was about. Managed to defend it though. Another corner there for MK Dons. They're gonna go short now. Look, go short into the box. Headed out, not quite far enough though. Kenlock's come over. Chiavea now. Can't quite get it. Chambers can't quite get it either. Donasian manages to though. Out to Edwards. Can Ipswich counter attack now? So to Chiavea. Chiavea goes round him. Can't quite get round that second player though. MK Dons on the attack. Ball goes out to this right hand side again. No one's out there. Acres of space. Goes round the defender. Ball into the box. Brings a save there. They managed to keep it though. Back into the box. Shoots. Big save again. Prevent the corner. Oh, can't quite prevent the corner there. Dander for Jones. I'm going to make that substitution. A little bit of a better attacking threat now. 20 minutes in. 20 minutes left, sorry. Ball into the box there. Defended out onto the edge of the box. MK Dons managed to get shots. Shoots. Just wide there. Does down now on this left hand side. Into the box. To keeper tips it over. It's a corner now. 15 minutes left. We need to get a goal. Well, we don't, but I would like a goal. Kenlock with a header. On target. Oh, just wide. Not quite on target as we first thought. Dander travels inside to Norwood. Norwood shoots from the edge of the box. Oh, just over the bar. Into the last 4 minutes of the game. We need a goal. Well, again, I keep saying we need a goal. We don't need a goal. We would like a goal to end the season on a high. Norwood now 2-on-2. Norwood to Jackson. Jackson back to Norwood. Norwood shoots. Norwood scores in off the post. Ipswich 1. MK Dons 0. Just the goal we needed. Come on. So we just brought on Norris for Jackson for the last couple of minutes of the game. 89th minute goal. A little bit of relief there, to be fair. There's the win. There's the 3 points that we so badly needed. I know, it's not full time. I'm mistaken. That was just offside. Surely that's the final whistle that time. 3 points there for Ipswich Town. 1-0 to us. That is the title. 1-0 winners was enough. 99 points. Title comes home. So very happy with that. What we'll do, we'll end this episode here with a training session. Title has come back to Ipswich Town. We are on to EFL League, no, Championship now, aren't we? Into the Championship. Not really sure what I said there, to be fair, what we were doing. Championship though, title for Ipswich Town. I'm going to end this episode of Bin VP Plays. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Most importantly though, ding that bell, and I'll see you next time.